Hello YouTube. Let's make some of these wooden hinges today. What do you say? Cue the intro. Alright, so this is the template that I created in PowerPoint, believe it or not. I'm old school like that. Anyways, but I didn't even print this out because I actually had a few of these extra laying around in the shop from the last time I made these. So I just took one of those and traced it out with a pencil on a little piece of maple. And you'll definitely want to use a hardwood here with the grain orientation going along the hinge finger. And this will make the hinge a lot stronger. I'm going to need around 24 of these, so I'm just going to take this little 4-piece template and cut that off, drill the holes, and use that as a template down the rest of the board. And using the hinge that I already had, along with a half-inch dowel. It's a half-inch dowel rod for a half-inch hole. And then I'll just poke that down into the holes I drilled in this board, and making sure that it lines up right. And then I'll orient the finger with the grain and trace it, and then I'll cut those out. Alright, after rough cutting them out on the bandsaw, I just take them over to the belt sander, sand them to the pencil line that I drew earlier. Then it's over to the drill press. I've got my fence set up so that I'm centered on the finger. And I'm using I think it's a 3/8 or 5/16 bit just as a countersink for the screw head to lay flat in there. And then it's time to make the dowels. They also need to be out of hardwood, and this is just a bunch of scrap that I had laying around, some of which was bowed, and so I had to take it over to the joiner and flatten a few of them, and that's what I'm doing here. Then it's just over to the table saw where I put on a rip blade and then cut them all to 1/2-inch square sticks. And it is important to dial in your table saw to make sure that they're 1/2-inch squares. I've got my router table set up with a 1/4-inch round over bit, and by rounding over each corner of the 1/2-inch stick, you end up with a 1/2-inch dowel rod. But you still have to dial that in. As you see, I just lifted the bit up because it wasn't quite high enough, and then I just ran it back through. And I'll test these with calipers and make sure they're perfect. It's looking pretty good. Now just cut off the tip. I just cut off one tip. I like to leave the other one on there for the purposes of controlling it while I'm sanding it, because it just so happens that a 1/2-inch square stick like that fits perfectly into a 15mm 16-point socket. So I chuck one of those up in my drill, stick the stick in there, grab a little sandpaper, and sand it. Just needs a couple of swipes, to remove any of the tool marks from the router. And it should fit perfectly in a 1/2 inch hole now. But you can keep sanding it and test fitting your hinge on there. If you get bound up, just take it off and sand it a little bit more in that spot. And then you've got your perfect dowel for the hinges. And to assemble it, just add your hinges alternating direction. I like to use 3 on one side and 2 on the other. And there she is. You just got to attach that to the box and to the lid. I like putting the 3 on the box and the 2 on the lid, but I guess it'll work either way. But that's it for this video. Tune in next week. I'll be building the box.